They're finally arrived. They are finally actually not out at the time of this video. We have some advanced cans, and I am so excited to dive into these things for you guys and talk about some of the differences and notice off the bat. But this is really going to be a straightforward kind of taste test review. I'm going to talk a little bit about the differences between these cans and the focus or energy blends you guys can buy as far as the powders go. Also, too, currently at the time of this video, these are not out yet. Soon, TM. But if you guys are going to TwitchCon, I believe you can pre-order them at TwitchCon if you would like. Also, too, I know on the website you can use code IAmBPala at checkout, so in case you do. Which brings me to my next point. Yes, I am sponsored with Advanced currently at the time of this video. No, they did not pay me to make this video. They actually sent me these for free to try out. They're not getting a say in this video or my opinion, and it is my honest opinion. I already talked to them about that. So there's no BSing you in this one, all right? No BS. Just straightforward thoughts of what these things are like. All right, so jumping into a couple of details about these. So if you don't know, Advanced is basically an energy supplement company where they focus on having a completely open label so you can see everything that is inside of them that makes them what they are. Also, they try and use natural ingredients and stuff that is a lot healthier for you than what you might find out on the market. Now, keep in mind, they do normally offer you two different blends of either focus or energy. They also have a hydration, but that's not for energy, this is for hydrating. But for the energy supplements, they have focus and energy. Now, focus is their premium blend where it has no level, so it helps with your cognitive abilities and stuff like that. So gaming, remembering, your hand-eye coordination, stuff like that is going to be boosted with focus. And energy is more of your straightforward run-of-the-mill energizing and stuff like that, like your regular energy drinks would be. Now, with these advanced cans, this lands, I think, somewhere in between. And I'm not 100% sure. Again, I haven't really been able to talk to the details with them, and there's not a whole lot of information on the website as of yet since they're not released. But I believe this is actually going to land somewhere in between them. This uses natural caffeine, which is actually extracted from green coffee bean extracts. What that means is basically the bean has not been brewed yet or roasted, so that is where it is a green bean, because it is unroasted. There's definitely a difference between the blend that is inside of this versus what are inside of these two right here. I'm gonna put up on screen right here some of the differences that you see here. If it's not listed, it isn't actually listed on the label, so I don't believe it is in that drink. Now, with that being said, this is actually 12 ounces of liquid. This is recommended to be mixed with 16 ounces of liquid, which it's kind of weird because 16 ounces is like your standard energy drinks. That's one difference I noticed between this and maybe some other energy drinks that are on the market, that this is a smaller can. But to note that, if you have this, which is used for other beverages, you can actually fit it right inside one of these koozies. Kind of a neat little thing I found out. And for the moment you guys have all been waiting for, let's go ahead and start the taste test. So I'm first gonna start out with original, which honestly I don't know what original is, but how there is a lemon on here, I'm assuming it's gonna be lemonade flavor. So let's go ahead and dive into this and try it out. But first, we wanna make sure I get this nice, close, and crispy so you guys can hear it. All right. Oh wait, listen. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but carbonated and sizzling. I'm hyped for this. Let's try this one out. Original, here we go. Woo, I like that, okay. It's like a nice refreshing version of like a lemon lime kind of drink is what I'm getting from it. So it's not super powerful where it just like punches you in the mouth, but it is a nice taste to it to where it's not making you feel like, oh, there's not enough flavor in it and stuff like that, but it actually tastes pretty darn good. I like it, and I feel like this is like a refreshing feeling. Now, it's definitely sweet enough for me, and personally, I'm not a fan of like really sweet things, but I feel like this is like right in that point where it's sweet enough, but it's not too sweet. So it's not overkill as far as the sweetness goes with it. So I definitely enjoy that. That actually tastes pretty darn awesome. Now, this next flavor I'm going to try out is the electric Frostberry. Now, this is actually something they do have in their Focus blend. So if you guys have had this before, they now have it in a can version. Unfortunately, I haven't tried the actual Focus version. Maybe I'll try and ask them to send me one so I can try it out and see if it's similar to this or not. But let's go ahead and try out this electric Frostberry and see if this is any good or not. Oh, that one splattered a little bit. All right. Here we go. Let's do a sniff test on this one. Ooh, all right. I'm definitely getting like almost like definitely getting a berry smell out of this one. I'm just gonna dive into it. I don't really know how to explain the flavors I'm smelling. It smells like a natural kind of tropical kind of flavor. I'm gonna try one more time. I don't know if I had like residue of this one left over. Let's go for one more sip. All right, definitely like this flavor. It is good. What I will say about it is that I feel like the flavor on this one is a little bit less powerful than the lemon lime kind of flavor I'm getting from the original one. It's still good though. It doesn't feel like it's lacking flavor. It's just very light on the flavor personally. But it is very refreshing. I do like the actual carbonation from it. It's not too much or too little. I feel like that is right on the money. Again, I'm not sure if you guys have had a focus flavor. If you have the focus flavor of this, let me know what you guys feel like you get for a tasting sensation, I guess, and see if it's close to what this one is. But yeah, I do like this. However, I feel like if I'm gonna reach for one so far, I'm reaching for the original before I go for this. But this is a nice change up. I would definitely still get some of this. Last but not least, I'm really excited for this flavor. No, I did not wait for the last on this one on purpose. It just kind of like, it's the way that I lined it up. So, but I'm really stoked to try this. This is actually the cherry limeade. This thing looks delicious. I'm super stoked for this one because I feel like cherry is more of a flavor that resonates with me. And I mean, cherry limeade sounds fantastic. So, this one, I do not believe they actually have a focus or energy blend for it. So again, this is gonna be, I believe, an original can. I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but I tried searching the website, didn't find it, so I'm assuming this doesn't exist in any other form except for cans. So without further ado, crack her open, try it out. All right, ready? Ooh, I can already smell the cherry, and I'm stoked. I can already smell the cherry on this one. All right, here we go. Okay. That one's got a lot of flavor at the first. That one's got a lot of flavor. I want to try it again. Hang on. For some reason, I wanted to like... I feel like it'd be like a cherry Starburst. I don't know if those exist. I haven't had Starburst in a while, but like I feel like it'd be like a cherry Starburst. The flavor on this one definitely packs a punch right at the beginning of it, and then it slowly starts to like die off from there. So again, it's not like too powerful, but I definitely noticed a cherry flavor right off the bat with this thing. So that was intense. Yeah, this is actually really good. I really enjoy it. Again, I feel like what I like most about these is that they feel very refreshing. They don't feel like they're syrupy or anything like that, because I feel like sometimes when you get energy drinks from the store, they can feel syrupy and they leave you with almost like that like soda kind of like ish aftertaste. This feels way more like refreshing. So if you're drinking this and if it's on a hot day or if it's like kind of like muggy out and stuff too, I feel like this is a perfect way to get some energy and then also feel more refreshed. So I really appreciate about that. It's not too overly carbonated or anything. There's like just the right amount of carbonation in it, which I really appreciate. And again, I appreciate the flavor of it. Like all the flavors are very good. If I had to rate them top 1 to 3, I would say I'm probably going with the original as my favorite so far. I just like this because again, it's got more of that kind of like refreshing lemon lime kind of like flavor. It almost reminds me of like a healthy kind of Sprite, I guess you could say. So I'm going with original, then I'm going cherry limeade because again, that cherry flavor was just like bumping right at the beginning. Like it came right out the gates at you, which was nice, but it had a good aftertaste to it as well. And then I'm gonna go, unfortunately, sorry man, I'm gonna go with the electric Frostberry last. Now again, it doesn't mean that I don't like this. There was some of that berry flavor in there. It just wasn't, I don't know, it just didn't hit the mark as much as these two flavors, but it was still good. I still liked it. I would still buy some of this if I had like a can. If I walked into a store and I saw all 3 of these flavors, I would be okay with picking any one of these flavors, but that would be what I would reach for first. I'd first reach for original, then I'd reach for the cherry limeade, and then I would go for the berry flavor. That's about it. That's the taste test. I'm actually really excited for these things to hit the stores. Again, it's coming out soon. You can use partner codes, which again, I am partnered with Advanced. And again, I just want to remind you guys, no, I did not get paid to make this. They sent these out to me for free to try them out. And on the call, he literally said, like, give me your honest feedback on this. We don't want you to fluff it or anything. And again, honestly, I really like them. I would definitely go ahead and buy a case of these things and try them out. I'm probably gonna do a couple more videos on these just to give you guys an idea of what it might compare to of other things that are on the market, so you get an idea of like what it will be like versus something else that you might have heard of before. But these things are awesome. I love them. They taste fantastic. The only thing that is a little bit weird about them is that it's 12 ounces versus 16. I just feel like that's a little bit different. I don't know why they decided to do that, but I guess the benefit of that, if you're looking at it that way, is that It is less liquid to consume to actually get all of those, like, you know, the caffeine and all the milligrams of all the vitamins and stuff like that. So it's less liquid. I don't know if that's a benefit or not. So if you're looking at a really like sip on a drink, then maybe it would be nice to have a 16-ounce version. But again, really not upset with these things. I'm super excited for them to introduce new flavors to them later on. But if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. If you have questions I can't answer, I will try and reach out and get an answer for you. But thank you guys so much for watching the video. I appreciate it. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys want more content kind of like this, or if you're into streaming or tech or gear and things like that, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out a ton. And I will see you guys at TwitchCon 2022 if you guys are going. If not, then I'll see you around. Adios. Why the hand thing? You know what? Whatever. Enjoy yourself. I'm gonna go enjoy this.